The next conditional statement in Java is nested if-else statement. Let's see what is nested if-else statement in Java. So writing an if-else inside another if-else statement, we called it as a nested if-else statement in Java. So we know how to write the syntax for an if-else, right? For example, if condition else. So this is how we will be writing an syntax for if else statement. Now we are writing an another if else inside the if else. So this is we call it as a nested if else statement. See here if condition else. So this one we call it as a inner if else statement in Java. The outer one we call it as a outer if-else statement in Java. So writing an if-else inside another if-else, we call it as a nested if-else statement in Java. Let's see how it's going to work. So let's write the syntax over here. If condition, and then we will be writing an else. So this is how we will be writing an if else, right? Now we are writing an inner if else. If condition and then else. So this we call it as your inner if else, and this part we call it as your outer if else statement. Let's see how it's going to work. So whatever condition you are giving here, if this condition is true, then it go for an inner if else. Then if this condition is true, then it's going to execute the code. Okay, this is the first case. Second case, so whatever condition you are giving here, if this condition is false, if this condition is false, then it will not enter into an inner if else, then it go for an outer if else statement, then it's going to execute this. This is the second scenario. Third scenario was, so if condition is true, okay, whatever condition you are given here, if this condition is true, so it goes inside whatever condition you are going to give it in the inner if else. If this condition is false, then it go for an inner else statement. This is the third case. Okay, so the first case is first condition is true, then it goes inside your inner if else, then it's going to execute the code. Second scenario was if condition is false, then it go for an outer else statement and going to execute the code. Third scenario was if condition is true, that is your outer if condition is true, then it go for an inner if. Inner if condition is false, then it go for an inner else statement. So let's write a simple program on this. Okay, consider there's a person A going for an ATM for withdraw the amount. A person has balance in the account is considered 5,000. The amount how much he want to withdraw is 2,000. Okay. Now he is going for an ATM. First he will be entering the PIN. Right. After that it asks you how much amount you need to withdraw. So it will be asking you the withdraw amount. Third scenario, it shows you the remaining amount. So as per our calculation, the balance in the A person account is 5,000. A person going to withdraw is 2,000. So the remaining amount is going to be 3,000. right? So let's write a simple program on the scenarios by using a nested if-else statement. So first we have to declare a variable int pin is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's consider. Then the balance in the A person account is, so let's take int balance is 5,000. So a person, how much he going to withdraw? Withdraw is going to be 2,000. Now let's take another variable for storing the remaining balance. So let's declare the variable remaining balance. I'm not going to initialize it. Now let's write a program based on the scenario. So first let's check pin. If pin is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. If pin is satisfies, then it go for an inner if. We have to write a condition to withdraw the amount. So we have to say if balance is greater than or equal to withdraw. Okay, or you can write in the another cases withdraw should be less than or equal to balance. Okay, anything you can write it. I'm going to write balance is greater than or equal to withdraw. Then let's say the remaining balance should be balance minus withdraw. We will be getting the remaining balance, right? So let's say balance minus withdraw, and then we have to write the else statement. So let's write this program in the edit plus and let's see how it's going to work. Okay, let's take account 1 ACC1. So let's say int pin is equal to 2345. Int balance in the account is going to be 5,000. Here withdraw amount is going to take is 2,000. The remaining balance. Okay. Now let's write the code by using nested if else. If first we need to check pin. Pin is equal to 2345. If pin is satisfies, so let's write the logic. Okay, if the pin is satisfies, then it's go for an inner if. Here we are going to write balance should be greater than your withdraw. If it is condition satisfies, let's say the remaining balance should be equal to balance minus withdraw. So let me print the value here. System dot out dot println. The remaining balance is okay. So let me write some lines here. System dot out dot println correct pin. If the pin is satisfies, then it go for an inner if. Inner if condition satisfies, then it's going to execute the code. In some case, if your inner if condition not satisfies, then we have to say it's an invalid amount. So let's write invalid amount. If pin is not satisfies for an outer else statement, we have to say it is a invalid pin. So let's write invalid pin. Okay. So as per the condition here, if pin is equal to 2345, here the condition is true. So it goes on first print correct pin, and then it's going to print as remaining balance because balance is 5000, withdraw amount is 2000. So 5000 is greater than 2000, right? So the output is going to be the remaining balance is 3000. So let me save this program. So acc1.java. I think we have already have a class on the same name. So let me change the name. Account 12. So let's see acc12.java. Let's open our compiler. So it's in the D partition, change it to D, and the folder name is Java Pro. Let's call our compiler to check the program javac acc12.java. No error, perfect. Java acc12. So as per the condition, pin is satisfies, balance is also greater than withdraw, so it is showing us the remaining balance is 3000. Let's change the pin to 23451. Okay, now your pin is not satisfies, then it should go for an outer else statement. Array, yeah. Let's see now. No error. Java, oh sorry, it's Java AC12. So it's showing us invalid pin. The reason is pin is 23451, so that it's going for an outer else and it's printing as invalid pin. Now let's change the pin number over here, 2345. Let's change the withdraw amount is going to be 12,000. Let's see in this case what it is going to print as. Inner if else, if condition is not going to satisfy, then it's go for an outer else and it's going to print as invalid amount. Sorry guys, compiler, call your JVM ACC12. So pin is correct but invalid amount. So this is how your nested if else statement is going to work in Java.